Hello, everybody. My name is High Priestess Ishra, and today's video is my first installment of my sexual series. Today's video is Clown Molesting as Angels. Clown Molesting as Angels. I'm gonna start real soon. Hello, everybody. My name is High Priestess Ishra, and today's video will be those clown ass angels in my series, my sexual series regarding my spiritual interludes. Now, a lot of people say, Ishra, why are you doing a sexual series on your many different intimate moments within the spirit realm? And the best way I can answer it is by saying this. Since I was born, I have always connected more so to the spirit realm more than this human realm. And I know for a fact that I'm not the only girl going through this. So I put this video on air so any other female who wonders about the many different sexual interludes one may have or may be having with her or him, they'll find this video, and I know for a fact it will help them build and know how to execute ways to deal with such situations. Not everybody is going to deal with this particular situation, and it's less about the sexual part for me and more so about helping others who are walking a similar walk such as myself. Because as an awakened rainbow indigo starseed child, I think differently and move differently and have experienced and been able to learn from my experiences differently from other priestess. And now as a high priestess with her own tantric temple, helping others to to utilize their sexual force of creative magic to reach their highest highs on all planes of life. I feel this video is important to just inform others different ways of executions on different topics of life. All right, hi everyone. My name is High Priestess Ishra here from lovely Hawaii, and today we're going to be talking about my sexual interludes with those clown molesting angels, Now, before we get into my personal stories, I need to break down to you my perspective so then you understand how to register this information. And when I utilize certain words, then you'll be able to comprehend the words that I'm saying and the many different levels that I'll be speaking about. Now, keep in mind, we have to start from the beginning. Keep in mind that we have to start from the beginning because you must understand from my perspective, which I learned this long time ago, because again, it was never about chasing the outside world for me. I've always been chasing my inner strength. And when I finally realized who I was and what I was capable of doing, I understood all of the spiritual phenomenon that was happening so frequently around me. And I couldn't be like other people and pretend that they weren't happening. And I didn't have elders telling me what they were and how to deal with them. So everything, mostly all of the masters I've had have been basically uploaded from my ancient ancestors. So I have, I guess you can call it a backstage exclusive pass on information when it comes to ancient akashic information. So I've learned from the beginning how to decipher the information and understand it, you know. And even when I didn't understand it, there was always that flow of information coming to me on a regular. And that's really key when it comes to this awakening walk, which is the comprehension and the execution of understanding these non-verbal messages. Now, understand that this life is a program. Also understand that when you are born into this world, you are born into this world with sexual attachments. And when I say sexual attachments, I'm speaking of that energy force, that intergalactic, cosmic, etheric energy that connects you to everything before you even come out your parents' vagina. And these sexual attachments manifest in many different ways. They manifest within angels, fallen angels, cherubims, seraphims, extraterrestrials, malignant spirits, and so on. So you have all these different types of energy basically exchanging energy with all humans on this face of this earth. Do not believe the lie that they tell you that paying your bills and finding a date is the most important thing. They're telling you a lie. The truth is out there. And if you are one of the awakened or one going through the awakening, then you see through the signs that everything from the TV to the radios to the politicians are telling you one thing, but in all actuality, how you attract in your life, how you experience this life, and how you can utilize the elements within this life is multi-layered, multi-thick, and multi-feeling, to the point where if you're not accepting the information on multi-levels, you are not doing your life justice, and you're living your life as most of society, which is sleeping. And if this is like a zombie wakeful sleep, like people get up, they go to work, they sleep, they go to clubbing on the weekend, get up, go to work, go to sleep, go clubbing on the weekend, or whatever they choose to do within this life. Spend time with the kids, go on family vacations, things like that. And if you are not careful, you will stay sleeping within all of the unimportant stuff. This is all of the unimportant stuff. You need to focus on one thing and one thing only, and that is you, who you are, where you're from, where you're going. Now, because of programming, they have these religions keeping you confined and blocked. This is all connected to my sexual interludes regarding those clown ass, lion ass angels. But I need for you to comprehend my perspective, so then you can comprehend the multi-layered sexual activity that happens with these angels, these demons, these cherubims, these seraphims, these extraterrestrials that copulate with the human race on a regular basis. I'm just one of many. I'm just one of the ones that's telling my story. That's telling my story. So remember, religion will have this confined, stricted system that keeps you locked and basically away from the outside part, which is all of your jewel nuggets of information that will help you tap into who you really are. But as a child, I was continuously fucked by angels, continuously manipulated and raped by outer energies, from lion ass angels to aggressive fallen angels to there's a lot of them, but those are the two major ones. Now, I want to talk about the angels for this video. There is a breed of certain angels called the archons. Now, warning, not all archons are negative, okay? Not all archons are lion, clown, molesting angels, but there's a good amount of them. And they are the extraterrestrial beings that come to society behind the pictures of, or behind the visuals of, the angels, okay? These archons will come to people in their dreams. These archons, they came to me in my dream. They came to me within the false prophet of religion. Remember, when you decide to follow religion, you perpetuate the lie that all angels are good and there are no bad angels, which is the lie. And in my life, I dealt with a lot of angels, and I dealt with them through the confines of religious beliefs. And they were able to utilize the fear that was perpetuated within the religions to manipulate my childlike mind. Now, this molestation that I received during the angels were basically in my youth, okay? Basically in my youth. And within my youth, as a child within the confines of religion, I was basically molested through the beliefs of the angels. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not covet your neighbor's wife. You know, the Ten Commandments. Those are the swords of the angels. So every time I stole a piece of chicken from my mother's refrigerator, every time I fell in love, you know, with someone who was involved, you know, whether it be a man I admired in my youth or a boy who had a girlfriend, you know, it threw me in through the perpetual cycle of fear of disappointing the angels. I went through sacraments. They dressed me up in white, you know, to make me feel like an angel, because all they did was speak about how angels help people and angels are always good, you know. So when angels came to me in my dreams and, you know, extracted from me that fear energy that religion perpetuated within my essence and within my soul, it allowed these archon angels to rape me. This allowed the archon lying, molesting angels to take advantage of me. How did the icons take advantage of you, Ishara? The icons take advantage of me and takes advantage of everyone in society, but everybody pretends or doesn't acknowledge the energy shift of them ciphering your energy and fucking you. Because how angels fuck you, my beloveds, is through energy. Okay? That fear of doing wrong within the Ten Commandments. You know, that worry of not making God happy because angel is connected to God. Okay? Not being the perfect little angel that mommy, daddy, or that God, Jesus, wants you to be. All of this plays a mind fucking game within me and the children of the world. And I realize with the programmed, low programmed thought forms that it is set up to keep you confused and away from your awakening, disconnected from who you are truly as self. Now, fear of death was also another perpetrated lie that religion personifies. If you don't do this, you're going to hell. If you don't do that, you're going to hell. If you don't do this, God is not going to be happy with you. Ba, 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 ba. And this plays another mind fucking game with children to where it perpetuates this heavy, tense ether, low frequency of fear. And this is what the dirty ass, lying ass, fucking icons do to individuals on this earthly realm constantly. They siphon, they fuck out of you this fear because that's what they want. They, while you sleeping, they suck that energy of fear right out of you and they get off on that shit. Okay, that's their cosmic orgasm. Sucking that fear from you when you sleep, sucking that fear from you when you're walking in your day to day on those low frequency realms. Okay, because keep in mind, angels can be invisible. Okay? So they'll fuck you when you're sleeping and they'll fuck you when you're awake. Okay? And this world perpetrates as if they don't exist. This world personifies as if angels are only good. And this, my beloveds, I'm telling you, whoever's watching this video, angels all are not good. Some of them will fuck you and keep it moving and leave you tired, leave you low frequency, and leave you stressed, worried, and full of anxiety. Shout out to my DID family. Shout out to my multiple personality disorder family. What up? Shout out to my bipolar family. Shout out to my schizophrenics. Shout out to my psychotics. Shout out to my beautiful hearts who are not comprehended. They are lying to you. These energies will fuck you constantly and have you on such a low vibrational field that you want to kill motherfuckers. That you want to kill motherfuckers. That you actually go and get the guns and figure out the plan to kill motherfuckers. That's what happens when you get fucked too hard by these angels. And trust me, these icon angels are not the only one, but I needed to break down these videos to my best ability, just to give you enough to understand that these low frequency thought forms comes in many different forms. And if you're not careful, they will take the essence right out from your soul and take it for themselves and run with it. Now, you have to remember the truth, you guys. The truth is that everything that happens to you, you can learn from. And if you face your fear, you have the potential of reaching higher than you can ever imagine. Now, I wanted to make this video simple, so I'm not going to get too into it. But let me explain for you something about these learned church restrictions. These learned church restrictions, this religion, you know, any set paradigm of good and evil, you know, they're going to set you up to keep you the farthest away from your awakening. The ego, the judgmental thoughts, the misleading messages. You'll have archon angels coming into your dreams telling you, he is the one. He is the one. He is the one. But every time you wake up, this motherfucker's beating your ass. Every time you wake up and live with this, he's the one, you know, he's doing your kids dirty. Like, he's doing your kids dirty, or she's doing your kids dirty. You know, every time, you know, you wake up, don't give up. Don't give up. They're the one. They're the one. But in the meanwhile, they're cursing your name. In the meanwhile, they're doing magic, trying to keep you, knowing damn well they don't have you no more. In the meanwhile, you hurting because you with someone who's not treating you right, because a dream, an angel in your dream said to be with them. You got those archons mind fucking you. You better wake the fuck up. You better wake. Oh, viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised. I should have said that in the beginning. And you guys, if you have an archon coming at you, or if you don't know if an archon is coming at you, you can come check me, High Priestess Ishara, Beastmaster, and Master of Ceremonies. On my business page, check me out at Tantric Temple of Alchemy. That's Tantric Temple of Alchemy. where within life coach healing, I help my clients master who they are through the arts of light and dark. And by doing this, tapping within to their highest potential with all levels of their life. That's emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Tantric Temple of Alchemy. All of my services are there. Now, you have to be careful on these misleading messages from these lying ass, clown ass angels. Perfect example. I'm going to share my sexual interlude with one particular Archon Angel. And if you're not getting or understanding what I mean by Archon Angel, I'll share another story on an Archon Angel within the Bible. All right. They took this angel and made this angel like a perfect angel. And he was more so a fallen angel, more so than a nicey angel, you know, because there are nicey angels, you know, but there are those strong, fiery angels that we need to watch out for. Now, these thought forms that church sets you up to react to emotionally can transform in many ways, like mental diseases, like low frequency thought forms, like even self-cutting. You know, I remember there was a point in my life where I was so unhappy that I was cutting myself for the pleasure, because I enjoyed the feel of the razor blade on my arm and the feeling of the sensation as I cut through my skin and then watched my skin cut and bleed, and then the feeling afterwards of the pulsating, bleeding, open wound within my legs and arms is because I enjoyed that pain factor. You know, but that was later on in life, like when I was in between fifth and sixth grade. Now, when you're dealing with these low vibrational thoughts, and I was like in a private school, religion, parochial school at the time, you know, because those religious thought forms, they're low malignant thought forms that keep you confined and trapped and unfreeing, and it causes a complete restriction on the awakening process. It causes a complete block within the enlightenment process of opening up your third eye. Now, there are signs, and that's what we're going to talk about next. But first, let me share with you my personal sexual connection with a lying ass archon. Dealing with archons, I dealt with a lot of dreams with them, and also the connection of the restrictive, systematic government of religion. And I literally had night terrors of being attacked. Okay, outside of the fact that, yeah, I was molested in this lifetime, you know, it's all good. I've also been, you know, manipulated, you know, in this lifetime. But outside of that, these etheric energy exchanges I had with the archons, I always pronounce that name wrong, with the archons was through ether, through my fear. Okay, and as a child, they siphoned daily my energy to the point where I felt that shit when they were doing it. Most people are asleep when archons are ciphering that sexual fear energy from people. Trust me, I am not the only one. And whoever's watching this video now, welcome to all who's watching the video. We are not the only one. Everyone gets it on this earth, okay? I don't care what they told you. Everyone gets it on this earth, okay? And I just felt it at a super young age. This was like 8, 9. I felt them coming at me every day. And this was right before I fell from wakeful state to the second layer of earth, which is astral travel dimension. You know, I felt it. Now here are some signs you can look out for that gives you perfect examples that, yeah, maybe archons are ciphering your energy. You'll deal with situations of meta signs like orbs. Usually when false ass angels, even good ass angels are around you, you'll deal with orbs. Now, these orbs are these circular energies that you see either the corner of your eye or they flash in front of you from outside. And these are like perfect circle orbs. They're not flashing, they're like steady for a minute. And then they, boom, disappear, depending on your eye adjustment of your optical nerve, things of that nature. Also, balls of light. Now, these are the solid light forms that you'll see. They're solid. And you'll see them when you're sleeping, and then you'll see them when you're awake. And these two are potential signs of either lioness icons or good angels. You can predict them and figure them out by color and things of that nature. Also, when you're sleeping, you'll deal with cold orbs, cold pockets. These cold pockets manifest as when you're sleeping, you'll feel cold in certain areas, whether it be the body. They purposely fucked with me. They would come like dead to my mouth, yo, and I would feel them motherfuckers. And I'd be like, yo, I feel you. Like, who the fuck are yo? I would feel them, okay? I would feel them. And the cold pockets, you cannot not feel cold pockets. Because when they fucked with me, they fucked with me hardcore. And the cold pockets, wherever I felt them, they were strong and they were intense and they were very different from the regular air. You know what I mean? So that's another meta sign that possibly an archon is close by and is about to snatch up some energy from you. And also they'll manifest in dream states, you know? So know that these archons, yes, some angels are good, beloveds, but know that there are some angels are bad, and they're called fucking archons. And again, I'll say the disclaimer again, not all icons are bad. I believe that when you're in a war of a fight, you have the right side sometimes going to the left, and then you have the left side sometimes going to the right, and you just have motherfuckers like me who fight for both sides, the best fight they can do, because I already know both of them is a part of my family. Shit, because my bloodline comes from connection, you know, from incestuous connections. And that was one of the things that helped me comprehend why I've been through what I've been through. It's been happening since the beginning of time. And when it comes down to it, royals are raised within incestuous connections. Brother marries sister, sister marries father, mother marries son, you know, triple goddess fire. It's all royal lineage. And whether you're a royal or not, when you know how to balance your good and your bad, or your dark and your light, or your pros and your cons, then you're able to access all of the jewels that are available to you within this world. So So keep in mind, you guys, again, hi, my name is High Priestess Ishra, and I am the Beastmaster of my business page, Tantric Temple of Alchemy, where all my services are listed for what I can offer you and your family when it comes to building on sexual alchemy force. Sexual alchemy is more than penetration. Sexual alchemy is creative magic, life force. And when you know how to tap into life force on multiple levels, you allow yourself the keys that you need to win in life on all levels. So check me out on Tantric Temple of Alchemy on Facebook. Now, do not allow the archons to mind fuck you. Do not allow these low level thought forms permeate within your head to the point where you don't know what to do with yourself, that you want to kill yourself, that you want to kill somebody, that you don't know what to do. Where there's a will, there's a way. And where there's a problem, there's an issue. So to close, know that there are some lying ass, molesting ass sexual attachments in every single one of your worlds. It's up to you to control them. It's up to you to figure out how to delegate your angels and your devils. It's up to you to figure out if you're going to stay true to what you want to do or fall to the wayside and rock the gate. But know that everything you go through is because of you. Everything that happens to you is because of you. And it's up to you to figure out how to deal with that shit. And here at Life Coach Healing, we're here to help you do just that. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a circle of love within my sexual interlude series. One, those lion ass, clown ass archons. Don't be a victim, you guys. What are some ways to protect yourself from these lion ass archons? Look into your religion, whatever your religion is, and see how much is a lie, and then see how much is the truth. Have a beautiful day, you guys, and enjoy this beautiful 11/10/2018. 12:50 a.m. here in beautiful Hawaii. Beautiful Hawaii. Beautiful Hawaii.